Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Administration's Operations Budget Committee of Monday, October 6, 2025. We begin with open forum. So that's the item number 1. We play for previous playbacks from the budget hearings. I am informed that we have none. However, there was a technical issue that prevented the call-in line for public comment to open following the Public Works and Law, Safety, and Justice lines of business presentation on October 1st. So we're going to continue to accept comments on the open line during the week of October 6th for those budget hearings. And public comments on the budget are recorded after each budget hearing. And at the end of today's meeting, I'll give directions on how you can comment on today's topic as well as the October 1st Public Works or Law, Safety, Justice presentation. The next item on ours is item 2, which is to approve the minutes of the previous meeting of October 1st budget hearing on Public Works and Law, Safety, and Justice lines of business. Do I have a motion?
I'll move approval.
Second.
Are there corrections or changes? Seeing none, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. The county administrator submitted her budget to the county board on September 16th. The proposed budget totals $3.09 billion and was based upon property tax levy increase of 7.79%. The board adopted a maximum property levy on September 25th of 7.79%. Today, we'll hold hearings on the proposed 2026 budget with presentations from the Sheriff's Office and the County Attorney's Office. These hearings are intended to allow board members to understand what's included within the proposed budget. Additionally, these hearings provide a forum to gather public input on the proposed budget. The line of business budget proposals and the complete 2026 proposed budget and the schedule for these hearings is available up on the Hennepin County website. That's www.hennepin.us/budgets. The end of today's hearing, will provide the callback numbers and the specifics for members and the public, so they'll be able to submit public comment on the budget hearings. So I'm going to go around and introduce everyone before I hand this over to Administrator Wetland. Debbie Gotel, Hennepin County Commissioner, District 5.
Kevin Anderson, District 7.
Chela Guzman Vigard, Assistant County Administrator, Law, Safety, Justice.
Dan Rogan, Deputy County Administrator.
Joe Matthews, Chief Financial Officer.
Jody Wetland, County Administrator.
Dewana Witt, Sheriff, Hennepin County.
Pat Underling, Chief Deputy.
Rick Bozeski, Director of Finance, Sheriff's Office.
Heather Edelson, District 6.
Angela Conley, District 4.
Irene Fernando, District 2.
And we'll start to the back.
Kate Nelson with District 5.
Claire Severson with District 7.
Ely Farnhart, District 3.
Vincent Fonte, District 4. Sherry Sutton, Deputy Clerk.
Thank you, everyone, and others might be introduced as needed. So at this time, I'd like to introduce the Hennepin County Administrator, Jody Wetland, who will be introducing today's budget hearing. Ms. Wetland.
Chair Gotel, Commissioners, thank you for the continuing the budget discussions for Law, Safety, and Justice line of business. Today, we will start with the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Witt, and followed by questions and answers. Then Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty will present. I just want to note that there was an error in the budget book you received. The printouts at the table include the correction and updated materials which have been posted online. The Sheriff's Office 2025 adopted budget included authorizations for 883.0 FTEs. On page 18 of the printed book and page 20 of the PDF, a formula error incorrectly identifies the 2025 adopted budget as 873.0 FTEs. The 2026 proposed budget for the sheriff includes an overall increase in expense of approximately $13.2 million, or 7.8% above the 2025 budget, as well as an overall increase in property tax of approximately $18.5 million, or 12.8% compared to 2025. I would like to express my appreciation for the work we have done with Sheriff Witt and her office. This budget does not include all of the Sheriff's Office budget requests, but it does reflect continued investment in priority areas. We know that in public safety, the work has gotten more complex, and county administration is working closely with the Sheriff's Office, and we have a team that is partnering around data, and strategies for the 2026 budget to manage financial challenges, and looking forward for the 2027 budget. And with that, I'd like to turn over to Sheriff Witt. Thank you.
Excuse me. Thank you and good afternoon. As you know, I'm Dewana Witt, Sheriff of Hennepin County. While we are here to talk about the many pieces that make up the Hennepin County Sheriff's 2026 budget request, I want to stress that a major component of my request is people. The people who make up the Sheriff's Office and the people in the community who we took an oath to protect and serve. Those dedicated people make up approximately 80% of the 2026 budget. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office mission is to provide quality professional services while building meaningful relationships that are sustainable within our communities and with our partners to ensure justice and safety for all. Public safety is the core of what we do. Before I continue, I want to take the opportunity to thank County Administration, including former County Administrator David Huff and current County Administrator Jody Whitland, Deputy County Administrator Dan Rogan, Assistant County Administrator Chella Guzman-Weigert, and Office of Budget and Finance. Truly, the collaboration and the communication have been nothing short of outstanding this past year. And as we've all faced unprecedented challenges, we really do appreciate working with you all. Next slide, please. Today, I will cover some of the ways the Sheriff Officers, residents, how we've implemented the county's disparity reduction and climate action priorities, the anticipated opportunities and challenges of 2026, and of course, a high-level discussion of my proposed budget. Next slide, please. I'm joined today by my senior leaders of the Sheriff's Office, and I'm grateful and honored to stand alongside them daily. Chief Deputy Erndelein, who's sitting at my right side here, runs the day-to-day operations of the agency. And reporting to him, we have Major Kristen Tomlinson, Major Mike Jurdy, Major Shane Magnuson, Major Dan Kurtz, Major Matt Hallahan, Jail Administrator Troy Otto, and our Finance Director Rick Bezeski. They are also here to answer any questions that you may have at the end of this presentation. Next slide, please. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office is built to serve our community by providing a full spectrum of public safety services. We are mandated to keep and preserve the peace of the county, and we do this in several ways. Our deputies protect our communities through emergency response and proactive patrol. Our detectives lead criminal investigations and go after the most prolific offenders. Our analysts provide intelligence on cases throughout the county, playing a crucial role in emergency situations like active shooter and manhunts. We operate a 911 emergency communication facility and manage one of the few internationally accredited full-service forensic science laboratories in the state. We oversee the Hennepin County Jail, the largest and busiest pretrial facility in the state of Minnesota. Our other mandated functions include court security, patrolling waterways and investigating water emergencies, civil process services, and pursuing and apprehending all felons and more. Our mission centers on 3 pillars: prevention, intervention, and enforcement. We play a critical role in nearly every stage of the justice system, and all of our work directly impacts the safety and the quality of life in our communities. Service to residents is the core of our agency. My priorities reflect this core value and also intersect with those of the county. My priorities include violent crime reduction, opioid overdose awareness and prevention, reform through programming, recruitment and retention, lastly, community engagement and education. Today, I want to highlight just 3 of the several services areas, meaningful impact. First, our 911 emergency communications facility dispatches for nearly every city in Hennepin County. Our telecommunicators are the first of the first responders, calmly and professionally managing crisis after crisis. From January 1st to August 31st, they answered approximately 172,000 emergency calls. Our telecommunicators talk to people who are experiencing their worst day, and they do so calmly, professionally, and with compassion and empathy, while managing multiple tasks in order to provide help. Without them, public safety would not function. The second service I want to highlight is our deputies, investigators, and analysts. Reducing violent crime begins with the tireless work of our deputies, detective, investigators, as well as our analysts. Between January 1 and August 31st, they seized 414 illegally possessed guns, almost 2,000 fentanyl pills, 12 pounds of fentanyl powder,